Hello, this is Mary with All Things Automotive, bringing you here today a 2018 Kia Stinger GT1. This vehicle features a 3.3-liter V6 gasoline engine, and it is a CARFAX certified one-owner vehicle as well. As we get closer here to the front of this four-door hatchback, you'll be able to see that it is a sleek ceramic silver clear coat with chrome and black accents, as you'll be able to see there on the front grille. We'll come along here to the side of this vehicle and take a look at its tires and wheels. This vehicle features black 19-inch Rohana wheels, and as for the tire treads, you have got a good amount of life left in them, but I'll get to those exact measurements here in just a second, as this vehicle, along with all the other vehicles here at All Things Automotive, has undergone a new multi-point inspection, as well as received a fresh oil change, a new cabin air filter, and a new engine air filter, so you don't need to worry about replacing any of those anytime soon. Here on the outside mirror caps, you do have your turn signal indicators integrated into those. These mirrors are auto dimming, and they're also heated to help prevent them from fogging up, as well as to help de-ice them in inclement weather. And on the handles of this vehicle, you do have passive keyless entry, which is really convenient. Basically, if this vehicle is locked, you'll be able to get into it without ever needing to take the keys out of your pocket. We'll now take a look here to the inside of this vehicle. Here on the inside of the Stinger, you do have a lovely jet black leather upholstery on the seats for a nice and easy cleanup after any spills or messes, and like I had mentioned earlier, you do have those chrome and black accents making their way up the dashboard. And while we're looking over here, I'll just open up the glove box and bring you the results of that multi-point inspection that I was talking about. And as you'll be able to see here on this inspection sheet, you do have green checks the entire way around, and as for your tire treads, you have 830 seconds in both your front tires and 1030 seconds in both your rear tires. And as for your brake pads, you have 1030 seconds in both the front and the rear. So you have a long ways to go before you need to replace any of those wearables. Right beside that multi-point inspection, you also have the CARFAX Vehicle History Report. You'll be able to see the CARFAX One Owner icon on there, but you'll also be able to see there was a minor damage report on this vehicle. That minor damage report was in the front left, which you have already seen, but again, it is minor, which is just cosmetic, things like nicks or scratches to the vehicle body, and I will be going up close over the entire vehicle later on in the video, so you can see everything in detail for yourself. I'd also like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get the original owner's manual with it as well. So if you have any questions after you buy it, you'll be able to look them up in there. We'll now continue on to take a look here at the rear occupant seating. As you'll be able to see back here, this vehicle can seat a total of 5 people, but if you seat 4 or less, this middle seat does fold down to become an additional armrest with 2 cup holders in it. You also have a USB charging port back here, as well as a power outlet for these rear occupants' mobile devices, and pockets on the backs of both of those front seats. And down on the floor, you do have carpeted floor mats to help keep your floors nice and clean. Over here on the door, all the doors do have a cup holder in them, as well as powered windows. I'll just close that door and we'll continue around to take a look here at the rear of this hatchback. All along the bumper of the Stinger, you do have rear proximity sensors. That is what those little dots are, and they will let you know if there's anything behind you whenever you're backing up or parking, and you'll also have a backup camera to go along with that as well. I will just open up the lift gate, and as you'll be able to see back here, you do have a good amount of space to haul some pretty large items. You also have a rear cargo visor to help protect whatever you put here in this rear area, not only from the sun, but also from any curious passerbys. You can very easily remove that visor, as well as fold down that seat to open up even more space to haul even larger items, and you also have anchor points on the side to strap down those large items from shifting around as you drive. Those seats also have top and bottom anchor tether points if you have little ones who need car seats, and underneath the floorboards back here, you do have a spare tire if you're ever in a pinch. I'll just close this back up, and we'll continue around here to the driver's side. I would like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get 2 keys for your convenience, and both of them do come with remote start as well. This Stinger does have powered mirrors, powered windows, and powered door locks, as well as a Harman Kardon audio system. And as for the driver's seat, you do have 10-way powered seating adjustments, meaning you can move the seat forwards, backwards, up, down, tilting the seat forward and back, and then 4-directional lumbar support. You also have a powered telescopic steering wheel, meaning you can move it up and down, as well as in and out, to fit you as you like. And to the left of that steering wheel is just your dashboard backlight controls. The last thing I would like to point out for you before I get inside this vehicle and turn it on is over here on the door, as this vehicle does come with a memory system for your power seating adjustments, which is really convenient if this vehicle has more than one driver. Basically, all you need to do is set your seating adjustments how you like them the first initial time, and from then onwards, with the push of a button, they will automatically readjust to how you initially set them, keeping you from constantly fiddling around with those controls. I'll now just get inside this vehicle and turn it on for you. This Stinger is a push to start. now that the engine is running and the dashboard's lit up, you'll be able to see that this vehicle has about 61,269 miles on it. We'll take our attention over here to the left side of the steering wheel, as over here are your volume controls as well as your Bluetooth and call controls, as this vehicle does have smartphone integration. And then on the right side of the steering wheel are your cruise controls. Also over here on the right side of the steering wheel are your dashboard navigation buttons, so with these you can cycle through all the different information and services this vehicle provides to you up there. We'll now take a look here to the center of this vehicle. Here in the center of the vehicle you do have a lovely touchscreen, LCD display, and I'll just throw it in reverse to show you that backup camera in action. Beneath that center display, you do have controls for it right here. A bit farther down, you do have your climate controls. Further down still, you do have a small space for something like your phone, as well as 2 USB charging ports, an aux cord plug-in, and a power outlet. Your main gear shift, 2 cup holders, parking brake, drive mode switch, electronic stability mode toggle, which just helps to prevent skidding and sliding. The front driver's seat and the front passenger seat are both heated, and you also have a heated steering wheel, all to help keep you warm in the winter. Your park sense for your proximity sensor toggle, your auto start stop toggle, and then behind that you do have your main storage compartment with a removable tray inside. Lastly, we'll take a look up, as on the bottom of the mirrors you do have built-in garage door openers, and on the ceiling you do have a powered sunroof to really enjoy those sunny summer days. We'll now move on here to the last section of this video. In the last section of this video, we do want to address that this vehicle is pre-owned, so be looking around for any blemishes, nicks, or stains. We know a lot of our customers come from very far away, and we want the purchasing process to be transparent and straightforward. We want you to know what you're getting with the purchase of this vehicle, imperfections and all. So as I'm looking around the inside of the Stinger, all I can notice is some very minor discoloration here on that front passenger seat. But other than those, there is nothing else standing out to me. There are no odors or scents whatsoever. So we'll take a look here now to the outside of this vehicle. Again, we'll be looking up and down for any of those imperfections, starting by coming along here to the front. And here, along the front of this vehicle, we do have several nicks, most likely from stone chips. Stone chipping is extremely common. Almost every vehicle has some form of it. The only way you can really prevent it is just by not driving your vehicle. We'll come along here now to the passenger side. We do have some discoloration there on the outside of that mirror cap. And a few nicks a bit lower here. Unix back here. And we'll continue around to the rear of this vehicle. Now often where I do tend to see several imperfections is where the liftgate meets the bumper, as people don't take care of putting items in and taking items out. And as I take a look here, you do have some faint wear from general use on this black plastic and on the metal covering it. And as for the bumper, I'm not noticing any of those nicks or scratches I would typically see here. Maybe a very, very faint one here that's showing up on the camera. And we'll just close this back up. And we'll continue back around here to the driver's side. And we are back to where we started. That generally concludes this video vehicle tour. This vehicle has a lot of great features to offer. If you're interested in a gray 4-door hatchback with the ability to seat 5, fold-down seats with a good amount of space in the rear, a backup camera, rear proximity sensors, a spare tire, Rohana wheels, auto-dimming heated mirrors, heated front seats with a heated steering wheel, carpeted floor mats, leather upholstery, lumbar support, smartphone integration, passive keyless entry, built-in garage door openers, and a power sunroof, this is a good option for you. If you're interested in this vehicle, come and check it out at All Things Automotive, located at 21518 Great Cove Road, McConnellsburg, PA. Or you can give us a call at 717-485-4224. You can also check out this 4-door hatchback and other listings on our website at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day!